sécuritaire. Elle était de deux natures en vérité. Il y a une partie, c'était notre engagement contre le terrorisme depuis 2013. On avait raison. Je crois qu'on a oublié de nous dire merci. C'est pas grave, ça viendra avec le temps. L'ingratitude, je suis bien placé pour le savoir, c'est une maladie non transmissible à l'homme. Mais je le dis pour tous les gouvernants africains qui n'ont pas eu le courage vis-à-vis de leurs opinions publiques de le porter, aucun d'entre eux ne serait aujourd'hui avec un pays souverain si l'armée française ne s'était pas déployée dans cette région. Et j'ai une pensée émue pour nos soldats qui, parfois, ont donné leur vie et pendant des années se sont battus. Nous avons bien fait. On est parti parce qu'il y a eu des coups d'État, parce qu'on était là à la demande d'États souverains qui avaient demandé à la France de venir. À partir du moment où il y a eu des coups d'État, où les gens ont dit « notre priorité, c'est plus la lutte contre le terrorisme, c'est ceci ou cela qu'importe », la France n'y avait plus sa place, parce que nous ne sommes pas les supplétifs de putschistes.
Hello good people, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. This is Awakened Africa and I'm your host Bemo. So on today's video we're going to discuss about President Captain Ibrahim Traore response to the president of Trump, Emmanuel Macron, on whatever he said about Africans. He said that Africans are ungrateful, even though those European countries give aid and donor funds to Africans. And Captain Ibrahim Traore criticized President Macron's remarks on African ungratefulness, expressed sympathy for the French people, and stated France owes its success to Africa. Of course, in my previous video, I talked about some of these colonial masters not respecting Africans, and they depend on Africa's resources to run their own countries. And when you see someone like President Emmanuel Macron of France talking about Africans being ungrateful, yet they depend on our resources to run the economies, then it's so diabolical, it's so uncalled for. And Captain Ibrahim Traore decided to answer him and told him that, yo, you know what, we are sorry, we forgot to say thank you. I don't want to talk much about this, but let us watch the video. Before we watch the video, then kindly consider subscribing. Take us to 100 subscribers. Like, leave a comment and share. Let us watch the video.
Pour le peuple français, mais quand même, il est bien pour l'Afrique. Il est un mal nécessaire pour nous. Ceux qui veulent se réveiller, se réveillent. Ceux qui ne veulent pas se réveiller, comme on le dit, on ne peut pas réveiller quelqu'un qui ne dort pas. Les Africains doivent se réveiller. Nous devons travailler à être indépendants, à faire au moins ce que nos peuples connaissent le bonheur. Et la lutte contre l'impérialisme, c'est ça. Il faut décoloniser les mentalités, prendre en compte toutes ces données-là, parce que le monde nous donne tellement d'exemples à voir. Pour eux, il n'y a pas de morale. Ils peuvent vous désigner aujourd'hui terroriste, mais demain, vous êtes un héros. Par leur simple bouche, ils décident de ce qu'ils font. Ils parlent de démocratie, mais ils se
Right, good people, welcome back to the channel. This is Awakened Africa, and as you've seen how Captain Ibrahim Traore retaliated, or he references Macron's remarks regarding Africans' supposed ingratitude, and it's not a laughing matter, but it's kind of funny seeing a French president talking about Africans being ungrateful, yet they depend on us to get these resources. They are exploiting us day in, day out, and they have the guts to call us poor. And we can see that Traore critiques Macron's statements, labeling them as nonsense. Of course, it's nonsense. How can you tell us we are ungrateful? The European powers are supposed to be grateful to us because they come to our countries, steal from us, they take our resources, but they have the guts to tell us that we are ungrateful just because they give us these donor funds and we forget to say thank you. So President Captain Ibrahim Traore discusses the controversial views on President Macron's role in Africa, emphasizing the need for honesty in addressing France's historical relationship with the continent. Let it be known that France controlled a better part of Western Africa, including Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. These are countries that were controlled by France, and some of them are trying to break free. For instance, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, they have really tried to break free from the Western control, especially France. And you see that Traore refers to Macron as a necessary evil for Africa, suggesting complex and a critical view of his influence in Africa. You know, he accuses of Macron of ingratitude towards Africa, asserting that France's current status is largely due to Africans' contribution. You see, some of the Western African countries, which are still under French control, you'll see that their currency benefits France more than it benefits its own African people. So this is the reason as to why President Captain Ibrahim Traore accuses Macron of ingratitude towards Africa, asserting that France's current status is largely due to Africans' contribution. You'll find that some of these African countries, they store their riches in France, in turn meaning that their currency or their resources benefit French citizens more than they benefit African citizens. So Traore appreciated the directness of his statements, indicating that many people resonate with his candid approach. Of course, so many Africans right now. By the way, President Ibrahim Traore has become a darling of so many Africans, especially the young population. He calls for a confrontation of Macron's dismissive attitudes towards Africans, urging a need for awareness and truth. And of course, this is the truth, of course. More Africans need to become aware and to know that some of their problems are caused by these European powers, especially France. So I don't know what's your take on this. Let us have a conversation in the comments. But if you're new to this channel, I'll ask you most definitely to subscribe. Kindly take us to 100 subscribers. If you're a returning subscriber, consider liking, commenting, and sharing this content. It has been your favorite host, Bemu. This is Awakened Africa. I thank you for keeping on supporting me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.